The following is a presentation of Algonquin College Broadcasting. It's OCAA men's basketball from the Ronport Athletic Facility in Nepean, Ontario, on the campus of Algonquin College. The Algonquin Thunder are taking on the Loyalist Lancers. Hello, I'm your play-by-play Bryce Gutty, joined by Raymart Munar. Algonquin is looking to change the tide of their season, kind of an underdog squad. How can they do that?
Definitely, if they're able to play like last night in their second and third quarter, they'll have a chance at winning the night, but hopefully not find the aggression they did in the last quarter, unfortunately breaking out in a fight and ejecting two players. But let's look at the standings. With the Lancers third in the East with a 14-4 record, winning against Algonquin 106-82 in the opening preseason, but let's hope they can get some payback in today's match. How about the Algonquin side?
Certainly, Algonquin sit at 10th place in the East, owning a 4-15 record, which leaves them climbing uphill against the third-place Lancers. We're set for an all-important matchup for the Thunder, but with more on the Lancers, here's Mohamed Ramal.
Well, the Thunder do definitely have their hands full against the Lancers today. They really need to work hard, as the Lancers do have two of the best players, Jeremiah Brown and Ebenezer Teckles. Jeremy Brown is averaging 8.5 points per game, with 6.6 rebounds, shooting 57% from the field and 32.7% from three. Ebenezer is averaging 14.4 points per game, 3.8 rebounds, shooting 48.4% from the field and 25% from three. Now more with the Algonquin side, Stephen Armstrong.
Thank you very much, Mohammed. I am your sideline host for the home team, Stephen Armstrong. Algonquin had an exciting game last night. Within the last 30 seconds, their top two players, Simon Desta and Zirius Loney, had been ejected from the game. How is it going to affect the mood? We'll find out, but first let's look at their stats. Number 3, Simon Desta has 15.1 points per game, a field goal ratio of 35.8, 2.5 rebounds per game, and a 3-point ratio of 32.7. Meanwhile, Zirius Loney has 25.2 points per game, a field goal ratio of 64.8, 6.4 rebounds per game, and 57.73 points per game.
We are already set and underway in this matchup. 2-2, a couple of early off the hands of Akeem Ruat for the Lancers and Jordan Harcombe for the Thunder. Ruat down below the post, couldn't quite draw that one to the hoop, but he will go to the line.
Definitely getting fouled by both Algonquin players. Definitely was a surefire way to sending him to the line.
The 6'7" Akeem Ruat, big center for the Lancers, looking to nail both free throw attempts here. Sinks the first. Ruat sinks both of them, providing his team a 2-point lead early on in this matchup. Harcombe fronts up to Cambrone. Hickey, quick pivot, loses his balance and possession of the ball. However, last touch by Ebenezer Teklesky. Angelo Sarsonis starts it to Teklesky. McCarty down low. Ruat back up higher. Kresge. Ruat not able to bury the layup. Cambrone rebounds well. Hickey, head up. Hickey not able to feed that one down low to Harcombe.
Definitely both teams firing off all cylinders early on in this match, on this first quarter already.
Certainly a fast-paced start. Both teams looking to really enforce their style of play early on. It has been the Lancers, the very sizable team compared to these Thunder that have hopped to an early advantage. Teklesky sinks his first. Does a little bit of a phantom warm-up for the second one. He's ready, he's sharp. Here's Ebenezer Teklesky. Couldn't quite sink that second one. Harcombe rebounds it well. Lets Hickey lead the break. Liam Hickey, quickly over to Harcombe, shuffle pass. Finds Silcott. Silcott drives towards the hoop, big jump, and he sinks it. Beautiful finish from Trey Silcott.
Excellent play there by the Algonquin team. Definitely just getting in the paint and getting more points.
Teklesky. Harcombe now with possession for the Thunder. Quickly finds Hickey up that left side. Cuts. Walsh-White to Harcombe. Finger roll and in. Jordan Harcombe. Ali Al-Shahir drops it. Worked her on the outside. Krevsky from distance off the rim. Teklesky distributes that one to McCarty, and it's good. McCarty able to sink that one from distance to give Loyalist Lancers an advantage. Cambrone tries a quick feed down in the paint for Harcombe. That's off his chest and out of play.
Definitely both teams firing off early on, definitely trying to get the advantage early on in this first quarter. Just definitely too much animosity and too much momentum going in that pass.
Quick start by Sarsonas. Krevsky, that's turned over. Here's Hickey with a lot of speed for the Thunder. Drives towards the hoop and converts. Liam Hickey.
Great steal there, able to just go forward. Only one-man defense, able to cross it out and get the points.
Worked back. There's Sarsonas. Sarsonas. Teklesky. Teklesky. Big spin. Tries to find a teammate on the outside. Straight to Costello. He has a couple of words for that, of course. Costello, a very vocal coach, letting the players know he's not actively on the court here. Rochelle Walsh-White bops it back to Hickey. Cambrone. Silcott.
Great ball movement.
Rebounded by the Lancers. Not able to clear. Excellent conversion by Rochelle Walsh-White.
Definitely not seeing anybody open, goes for his own shot and able to get it in.
Ebenezer Teklesky. Down low. Here is Liam Hickey starting off sharp for the Thunder. Bump back to Silcott. He gets into the paint and draws contact. Nice play by Silcott to draw the physical play from the Lancers.
Definitely going for a charge, trying to get a foul off that, but getting an offensive charge.
Now being inbounded by the Lancers. Rott just drops it to Teklesky. To the hoop. Not able to rebound. A little bit of over-aggression on the play.
The Lancers traveling, giving the ball to the Thunder.
Hickey, head up the entire way, waits, stutters a little bit, finds Harcombe at the top of the circle. Quickly to Walsh-White, back to Harcombe. Cambrone sinks that one from the field.
Nothing but net on that play, knowing he was open, taking the shot and getting the bucket.
To Gillespie. Bump back. Krivesi. That was McCarty with a 3. Harcombe quickly over to Hickey. There's Walsh White. Big drive to the paint. And that's off the hoop. Rebounded well by the Lancers. The quick break of their own, and they're gone. Right. Stutters, waits, shuffles it back. There's Ruot. Quick bop out to right, and it's good. Right. Able to convert multiple times in this set, or in this quarter rather. He's been very hot for the Lancers, who own a 1-point lead. Walsh White to Silcott. Silcott takes a second, backs up. Stutters. Tries to find Cam Brown, but that is defended very well by the 6'7" Akeem Ruot, a defensive beauty at center. Rush on Walsh White, waits for the ref signal to inbound the ball. Quick pass, down low. Nicely rebounded by the Lancers. They start their own break. Quick ball movement. A little bit of a stutter step, and that will be traveling.
Definitely Lancers are really getting in the heads and outplaying the Algonquin Thunder team.
It has been an intense, but we will be hearing more from Stephen Armstrong on the sideline.
Trevor Costello is already, he is tense walking in. He was already arguing with the ref. He's already told the ref, you should just give me your number since we talk so much, which is almost sweet if you get rid of the context. He's clearly not happy. Zarius Loney is out, and Simon Desta has also received a 1-game suspension, putting Algonquin at a bit of a disadvantage. However, they have shockingly pulled into the lead by 5 points. He's also still arguing with Trey, one of their other best players.
Thank you, Steven. It will be a challenge for the Thunder to get into this matchup because of their 2 top players being suspended for this matchup.
Definitely. Even Coach Costello coming in, telling us that he's been using the much reserves that he has, having also David Semanga, Irvin Yechit, and Steven Durick, Ali Al-Shaffer unable to make the game on the second term of the year.
Harcombe, nice spin and off the glass.
Definitely an excellent time for Coach Costello to have his subs for next season, hopefully get a better raw energy.
Yes, Costello is a very vocal coach, and it'll be interesting to see how he will use his team going forward. He has a couple of seniors who won't be returning next year, so he will want to scout out who he has on his bench and what will be available to his squad when the next season rolls around. We're back into action. These referees trying to decide what's the next mode of attack here. They seem to have come to a conclusion. We're ready for the ball to be inbounded by the Lancers. Kadri right. Sarsonas up that left side. Couple quick moves, just drops it, and that's right. Beautiful move off the glass and on the board.
Definitely crossing out the defense, finding that easy open lane and going and getting the bucket.
Harcombe tries to drive it all himself. Unable to get his own rebound there. Here's Wright yet again. He's been on fire in this quarter. Here it is on that left side. That is Sarsonas able to sink it for Loyalist.
Counted and foul. Foul on 14, Rachel Walsh. Back to the line.
Sarsona is a very crafty player, and he put it all on display. Excellent conversion off of the glass. To the line now. Here it is. Not quite able to sink that free throw. Harcombe rebounds it. Hickey up that right side. Quickly over to Harcombe. Charette. Not able to sink that one from the field.
Algonquin really trying to cover their defense and trying to attack at the same time. It's really wasting their energy.
Here is Charette. Charette dishes it to Hickey. Back to Charette. Hickey, Charette playing pitch and catch. Charette yet again. Here's Harcombe from distance. Not able to sink that one. Rebounded by Sarsonas. Sarsonas couple between the legs moves. He seems to like it. From three-point land. Not able to sink that one. Referees blow that one down. Ready for this ball to be inbounded by Franzini Cameron. Cameron inbounds it to Hickey. Hickey takes his time, analyzes the court, decides to pick up the speed. Quick move to the right, 3 or 4 fakes, finds an open Cameron. He looks to drop it for Gonzalez. Gonzalez throws a stutter, waits, drives to the hoop, tries to get it in the paint for Harcombe. That was broken up. Here's Wright, and he sinks it. Nice touch by Wright.
Right now with 7 points in this first quarter, definitely firing off all cylinders and definitely just really knowing the game and knowing when he has the opportunity to get buckets.
Certainly looking like an offensive juggernaut for the Lancers. Kadri Wright looking to continue his hot streak of play. Waits, takes the three-pointer. That's off the hoop. Sarsonas, Angelo Sarsonas, calls out for his boys to move, set up a play. Osman down low to Wright, not able to sink that one, but he draws contact and will be heading to the line. None other than Kadri Wright heading to the line for the Lancers.
Number 12, Real Stops. Shooting 2 for the Lancers is Kadri Wright.
Kadri Wright loading up the shot, takes his first, and it sinks it.
Wright already with 7 points in this first quarter. Definitely one of stars in this game thus far. Only playing 10 games thus far.
Certainly making a large impact in this game. Showing a lot of finesse and confidence with the ball. A little bit of back and forth play. This one's out of bounds and it'll be inbounded by Mohamed Osman. Here's Sarsonas. Sarsonas quickly to Wright. Wright reevaluates his offensive positioning, makes a couple moves. Shuffle pass over to Osman. Back further, there's Byford, and he sinks it. Sizable 6'8" Byford, able to sink that one from the field. Here's Hickey, trying to trim down this gap. Lancers owning a 23 to 15 advantage. Rebound not quite found there by Rio Stubbs.
After 1 quarter play, Lancers 23, Algonquin 15.
Lancers getting off to a wonderful start in this matchup for sure. They've really applied the pressure to the Thunder, and it is showing in spades.
Definitely, the Lancers definitely just taking the advantage thus far in attacking the defense of the Thunder, just definitely breaking them down and losing their momentum to get proper defense on the Lancers.
Certainly, and after a quick start for the Thunder, it appears that the Lancers were able to reevaluate their defense and read them well. The Lancers, Wright has been an absolute machine in this quarter, setting up many plays for the Lancers and capitalizing on many for himself.
Wright having 9 points now in the first quarter and just playing his game like it's street ball. With the first stats of the page, with 7 to 12 in field goals 5 to 7, and rebounds, Algonquin making 1 out of the 2, with the Loyalists taking advantage of the rebounds, and the Loyalists also taking more 3 points, gaining 2 over the Algonquins 1.
Yeah, certainly an ideal start for Loyalists. Not a massive gap by any means they own. An 8-point lead through 1, but it is an ideal place to start. Algonquin has been without a couple of their regular starters in this matchup. It has really been testing the depth, and they've done an admirable job to keep this one close. Liam Hickey, especially sharp for the Thunder, already amassing a couple of points for his team and leading almost every break. He's been outstanding to start this matchup. Here is Kadri Wright. Kadri Wright.
Too fast on the play, Wright throwing the ball and just unable to capitalize that on there.
And here on the sidelines is Mohamed Ramal.
Well, the Loyalist coach is really upset with Steve on the defensive end, even though they were playing beautifully on offense. He wants them to guard the wings more, not as many open drives to the rim, and he wants to kind of choke them down and not let them have enough offensive positions and offensive possessions and force turnovers.
Certainly, they will be having to force turnovers against this Algonquin club, as they are a very potent offensive club, and when they're confident, precision ball movement is the name of their game. Here come the Lancers. Brown down to Wright, and Wright makes good on the 3. Kadri Wright has been unreal.
Definitely just able to see when he has an open shot, and just sinking baskets is what he's been trained to do, joining the Loyalist Lancers.
Quick break for the Lancers. Bump back out to Osman. That 3 goes awry. Sarsonas back deep to Wright. Brown not able to generate offense on that last play, but here on the sidelines with more is Stephen Armstrong.
Well, Coach Costello is telling them to block more and go high. They're visibly not happy. Stop falling for their fakes. Get them out of the key. This is costing Algonquin a lot to keep getting faked out by the Loyalists. This can't continue, and Jim Langus and Costello are not going to stand for it.
Certainly, Stephen, they will need to do a good job to stop falling for the fakes, especially on the part of Kadri Wright. He has been throwing a myriad of moves at the Thunder, just impossible for them to keep up with. There's Sarsonas. Beautiful pass and a beautiful finish on the part of Mohamed Osman.
Definitely great ball movement from the Loyalists, just able to see who's open and see the tiny opening that they have to get a point off the defense of Algonquin. Just wearing them down is definitely doing them a wide array of points.
Certainly, and that is Rio Stubbs responding well for the Thunder, still trailing by 9 in this quarter. Started by Sarsonas. Sarsonas finds Wright from distance, sinks the 3.
And Wright just firing it off. 3s on all day, just scoring 3s. He's literally just playing street ball at this point, showing great offense and defense.
A beautiful conversion, and at the hoop are the Thunder, but that is rebounded well by Jeremiah Brown. Osman quickly to Wright. He has been on fire. And another one! Kadri Wright cannot stop.
Wright unable to be guarded by the Algonquin boys, just having no response in Wright's decision to play his game.
Kadri Wright has 11 points right now. The rest of his teammates on the court combined have 6. He has been unreal for the Lancers. There's Kadri Wright. He has been unreal for the Lancers. Really, he is setting the tone for this matchup. Every time he's out there, you notice him, and he does not miss often.
Definitely. Taking his opportunities, knowing when he has a good pass, even though it might be slim, he still goes for it, and definitely just making his game known to the Algonquin Thunder.
Certainly a large portion of this game for the Thunder and their lineup will be trying to contain this guy. He has been dynamic, to say the very least. Definitely. From distance, he can nail those shots. He has hit multiple threes. With help from his teammates making great passes, he drives the hoop with no fear, 100% confidence, and is an accurate shooter.
Definitely. And on the defense side, definitely knowing that he's a big presence for the attacker, unable to really get a good attack on them.
Certainly, and that is Kadri Wright, who has been the offensive catalyst for the Loyalist Lancers to this point of the game, and a large part why they own a 33-19 advantage at this juncture of the matchup. We're just about ready to hop back into the action here, the Ronport Athletic Facility. We have the Algonquin Thunder taking on the Loyalist Lancers. Inbounded by Liam Hickey right here. Head up, finds Walsh White. Quick pass. Walsh White from distance. Could not send it.
Algonquin really needs to capitalize on their offense if they're going to make a definite point in here in the first quarter.
Started up by Teklesky. Here's Wright, driving in, fakes, back out. Not quite able to convert on that last play. And with more on the sidelines, here's our host, Stephen Armstrong.
Well, Jim Langus is telling his players, make him make the shot. Dribble drive is killing us right now. Those are the exact words, killing us. They got to make sure that they get control of this ball.
They are certainly going to have to take better care of the ball if they want to come back in this matchup. Here's Hickey. Finds Stubbs from distance. That one's off the iron. Algonquin just not quite able to convert on their offense right now. Perhaps just feeling the loss of a guy like Zarius Loney, who coming into tonight is leading the league in points per game.
Definitely, and Simon Desta, no doubt. Having lost those two players are definitely putting a strain on the weapons that the Algonquin Thunder have in trying to win this game.
Certainly operating, not with a full lineup tonight, but here's Charette. That one again is off the rim.
Losing the ball there, that's something you don't want to see. Having this big deficit right now, Bryce.
Well, certainly now is the time to make a difference. You do not want to leave it for the second half of the matchup. Make any steps you can towards tying this matchup while you can. Here's Kadri Wright. There's Kadri Wright again, and that's a three.
And another three. That's just more money in the bank. He's just withdrawing his balls now.
Hickey on the outside, Stubbs. High ball to Walsh White. Here's Liam Hickey to Walsh White. Stubbs, the Thunder working it along the outside. They finally get to the middle. That's LaChapelle. Big drive.
Great to see Algonquin still not out of this game yet. Still trying to get more points and really break down the defense of the Loyalists.
That's right. Another three attempt, not able to do it. That's rebounded by Chris LaChapelle. That's Charette and Walsh White with the three. Big splash.
Definitely trading off now, threes for threes. That's what you want to see from Algonquin. Just gaining more points and lowering this deficit they have.
Certainly looking to come back in this with Kuravesi. Tries to make a pass. Doesn't quite have it. Here's Walsh White. Charette drives towards the paint. Couldn't convert. Physical contact on the play. Looks like a foul against the Thunder. An offensive foul.
Checking in for your Thunders, number 23, Jordan Harcombe, for number 12, Real Stuff.
Charette.
Into the game for the Lancers, number 14.
Jordan Harcombe returns to the court for the Thunder. Rio Stubbs takes a seat. Walsh White not able to stop that pass over to McCarty. McCarty finds to Glesgy. That all air, an easy rebound and an easier tuck for Jeremiah Brown.
Loyalists definitely have, like the ladies, good intuition when they need a rebound to get another basket.
Charette out to Walsh White, goes for that long distance three and it's off the iron. Charette shuffle pass to Harcombe, fakes, drops it to Hickey, takes the three and nails it. Liam Hickey. Here's Jeremiah Brown down low, and that is an excellent conversion by Hakeem Ruat. 6'7" center, able to just reach around his defender, off the glass and in, and he'll get a chance for the end one here at the line.
Definitely great play. Loyalists just making the Algonquin Thunder have their own errors and get more fouls off them to get more easy points from the Thunder.
For number 31, Jordan.
Hakeem Ruat dribbles, gets ready, releases. And that one's off the rim, rebounded well by Brown. Up high to Glesgy, and there it is. Three attempt was off. Beautiful rebound by Jeremiah Brown. He has been unreal off the glass tonight.
Definitely the Algonquin Thunder defense definitely breaking down.
Hickey, big three. Beautiful shot by Hickey, just walks into one and sinks it effortlessly.
Great to see, but definitely they need to clean up their defense if they're going to have a shot of winning this second quarter.
Rochelle Walsh White. Beautiful rebound by Ruat. Hickey. Down low. Harcombe. Not able to control the ball was the Thunder. Quick break for the Lancers. Almost converted by Jeremiah Brown, but with more on the sidelines, here's Stephen Armstrong.
All right, Jim Langus, the assistant coach, and Trevor Costello are not happy. They're saying that, they're upset about all these missed rebounds and all the botched rebounds. They're saying these guys are all right-handed. This should be easy. You keep letting them fake you out. They're trying to remind their team to stop getting faked out. They're trying to keep them on their game, and they are let down.
Certainly a little disappointed with the effort in this matchup to this point. Costello, a very vocal coach, trying to get the best out of his players. However, it seems like they're outskilled in this matchup so far. Beautiful conversion by Jeremiah Brown. Lancers owning a 15-point advantage, 45-30. Here's Liam Hickey. Quick distribution to Silcott. There's Harcombe. Overhand pass, down low. Shimanga not able to finish that one. Sarsonis, quick pass over. McCarty airs that one.
Definitely the Algonquin need to clean up their defense. They're letting too many opportunities for the Loyalists to have shots, and they just need to really go man-to-man with their attackers.
Hickey, nice pass, down low to Silcott. Takes a step back. Quick break by the Lancers. Converted easily on the roll by Ebenezer to Glesgy.
Definitely seeing why he's their top player for the Lancers. Definitely taking his opportunities, waiting it out, and just having the right opportunity to get his points and baskets in.
Cash contest with over $1,000.
Excellent effort from the bench of the Thunder. However, it seems that the Loyalist Lancers, who own a better record to this point in the year, are owning the court tonight. Trevor Costello, content to reevaluate his team here, try and get them all back on the same page, say this is still early, we're not even done the second quarter, there's lots of time to get back. Algonquin hasn't been without their heroes as Russell Walsh-White has showed up in spades for them, hitting several threes. He is an accurate shooter and has been playing with a lot of confidence on the court tonight.
Definitely seeing his opportunities, gaining himself 6 points in the second quarter. Definitely looking forward to see if he can dish out more baskets in the second quarter.
Certainly, it's been an admirable effort to this point in the game for Russell Walsh-White. And with more on the sidelines, here's Mohamed Ramal.
The Lancers coach is upset with his team's defensive effort, as even though they have shut down the paint properly, they still left too many open three-pointers and slacked on the wings. And he also told them that to make up for that, instead of switching guard on big, try to work your way around the screen, keep it big on big and guard on guard. The only time you switch is when it's a guard setting up another screen with another guard.
Certainly some excellent advice on the part of the Lancers coach, trying to get his team to tighten up defensively even though they own a massive lead. Very smart to try and maintain control of this game as Jordan Harcombe attempts to gain some momentum for the Thunder. Off the glass, that's a 6 point of the matchup. Worked along the outside by the Lancers. Quick ball movement to Glesgy. Down low, couldn't quite find his teammate, rather Jeremiah Brown.
Lancers definitely containing the Algonquin Thunder, keeping them inside the key, somewhere they don't want to be. They don't want to have coverage on their man, and definitely
a little bit of an ugly pass there, almost backfires for Harcombe. Goes for a big stretch feed to Silcott, nothing doing. Costello up in arms about that call. He disagrees adamantly. Silcott palms to the ceiling looking for an explanation. What is going on here? I'm sure he is confused. The referee not giving him much of anything here. Now coming in with an explanation. And now with more on the sidelines, here is Stephen Armstrong.
Right now, Trevor Costello is upset because he feels Algonquin's having far too many fouls unfairly called on them. One of his players may have hit someone's hand, I believe, and that is caused the last whistle foul. He called another timeout as Utah is burning through them at an amazing rate. Meanwhile, he told his team to stop giving up rebounds. Everyone has to rebound. He wants them to go high and low. Everyone needs to touch the ball.
Certainly excellent advice on the part of Costello. His team does need to be better off the glass, really get to those rebounds first, and tighten things up defensively if they hope to chip away at this rather large gap in the second quarter.
definitely leaving opportunities for them to make errors. The Loyalists are just gaining experience from how much fouls they've gained from the errors of the Thunder.
Here's Liam Hickey from the line. First shot is good. Very composed. Hickey taking his time. Releases, and the second one is good. Nice conversion on the free throws from Liam Hickey. Ready to be inbounded by Jeremiah Brown. Sigleski, down deep. Yeah. And there it is, Akeem Ruot. Rebounds very well, the 6'7" Ruot. Hickey quick shuffle pass up to Ebenezer. And here it is. Brown, easy conversion. He has been hot for the Lancers, his 9th point of the matchup.
Definitely tying it up with Ebenezer Tegledzi just going toe for toe, showing how great these two teammates have and trust in one another to get points.
Sarsonis down low to Ruat. The massive Ruat dishes it to the outside. There's to Glesky off the hoop. Rebounded by Silcott. Algonquin controlling that rebound and immediately applying pressure on the break.
Definitely with 25 seconds left in the second quarter before half.
Algonquin finally being able to gain some momentum here, trim away at that gap, now only trailing by 14, and they are rebounding well, better now.
And now looking like David Semanga, little injured, coming off and subbing out.
Here is Hickey, inbounded to Cambrone. That is intercepted. Here's McCarty. Off the glass, off the rim, and no cigar. That's nothing doing. Cambrone rebounds well. Tries to get up to Hickey. Intercepted. Here comes Brown. Down deep.
Lance is trying to
nice
get the last shot
fake.
in.
That was beautiful. Hickey. As this second quarter comes to an end, the Lancers own an advantage in this matchup by 14 points by a score of 54 to 40 after 2 quarters. This is a presentation of Algonquin College Broadcasting. The Loyalist Lancers, after the first half of this game, own a 14-point advantage, 54-40 over the Thunder.
Definitely the Loyalists taking on early on in both quarters, just able to break down the defense of the Algonquin Thunder and getting early points.
Certainly, we're witnessing the scoring ability and the playmaking ability of this team. In part, the trio of Angelo Sarsonas, Kadri Wright, and Ebenezer Tegleski. They've been absolutely running over the court, running over their opposition all night, especially Wright. From distance, he has been sniping them. Absolute accuracy and beautiful finish on the part of Kadri Wright.
Definitely getting 14 points in the first quarter, just getting great points early on, getting the first lead in the first quarter as well.
And something that Algonquin wants to tune up about their game, just tighten up, is the rebounding in this matchup. As you notice, they are 4 for 5 on the rebounds, rather, doing it very well offensively. However, on the defensive side of things, it has been a little scary. For field goals, the Lancers own a 7-6 advantage, and they own the advantage in 3 points as well, 11-7.
Definitely, Lancers definitely capitalizing on being able to see where they're open to shoot and just capitalizing on that, being open and outthinking and outplaying the Thunder.
Kadri Wright has been the heartbeat of this team. 19 points already in this game. He's playing with excellent speed, poise. He has that vision on the court. He doesn't force plays. He notices the holes in Algonquin's defense and quickly not only sees them but exploits them. On the Algonquin side of things, Rashawn Walsh-White has been playing outstanding. He has been leading them on the court this evening. He has 9 points already in this matchup. More on the sideline.
Coaches are pissed. They can't believe all the fake outs that the Lancers are getting. They're struggling with the loss of Loney and Desta from this game. It's really not going well for them, but they are passionate. They are passionate. They are good coaches. They still want to pull ahead of something. Costello is still struggling with the refs as usual. Can they turn this around for themselves? Let's find out.
Certainly will.
Definitely wasn't very pleased with his teammates. He told me on the during the halftime that even though they did play well on the offensive and on the defensive end, they allowed too many open baskets, too many open three-pointers, and Algonquin Thunder got to the paint too much. Even though they do have a 14-point lead, he believes his team can do better, and he wants them to focus up and play the switches like they had planned before the game started, and hopefully allow them to score less points and hopefully win the game by an average of double digits.
Certainly, both teams have a laundry list of issues they'll want to fine-tune in the second half of the game. Algonquin is a gritty team, not giving up just because their starting lineup is not playing tonight. In large part thanks to guys like Liam Hickey and Rashawn Walsh-White. They're still competitive in this matchup, only trailing by 12.
Definitely trailing now, trying to gain some momentum for them in this third quarter of this game. Hopefully they can find the groove, just stick with it, and break down the defense of the Loyalists to hopefully get more points.
Certainly, and here is Akeem Ruat able to slam that second free throw. Hickey starting it for the Thunder. Slowly up the right side, head up the entire way. Waits, scans, down low to Harcombe. Harcombe throws a couple spin moves, not able to direct that one towards the hoop, but draws contact on the play.
Algonquin definitely playing more soloist compared to the Loyalists being more teammate oriented and really moving the ball around.
Certainly it seems like the Loyalist Lancers are content to work the ball around the outside and try to break down the defense of the Thunder. Timeout called. Both teams will take a moment. The Loyalist Lancers doing an excellent job early on in this matchup of containing the Algonquin Thunder's biggest threats, as their highest scorer only has 9 points to this point in the matchup. If Algonquin is going to have a chance to come into this one, it's going to have to be done by committee. They aren't a team full of powerhouse hitters, and the ones that are powerhouse hitters are sitting out this matchup. So to bring home that all essential 2 points, they'll have to play as a group all night.
And Liam Hickey definitely being one of those, and Liam Hickey with 10 points this game, definitely making a lot of those with his 3-point baskets. He's just been a dominant force and one of the lead scorers for Algonquin in this game.
Certainly with an absence of leaders for them, he has stepped up in that vacuum. Here's Harcombe from the line, sinks his first free throw. Harcombe adding to his point totals, that's a 7th. Going for 8. The free throw is clutched and it's off. Great off the front iron, no cigar on the second free throw for Harcombe. Quick break. There's Brown. Or that was to Gillespie, rather. Nice break up by Silcott, not able to catch up to it.
Great intuition, knowing they were going for the pass and trying to get the ball early on for hopefully a dunk, but unable to really capitalize on his steal.
Certainly let the ball get a little too ahead of himself. Not able to gather it and maintain control. Gillespie looks to start this with the inbound. Ebenezer Gillespie receives the ball from the referee. Sarsonas, head up, picks up some speed up the right side. Head up, back to Ruot, and he splashes that one. All mesh.
Nothing but net, something you want to see, adding more points into their more dominating lead thus far.
Worked along to Russia Walsh-White. Walsh-White takes a second, slows it down, head up, drives the right side, some speed right into the paint, and sinks it. Beautiful individual effort from Rushon Walsh-White.
Noticing he has no teammates with him, just going, taking it, seeing that open lane. Great.
Down low in the paint, competed. Here's to Gillespie, able to rebound that one well and sink it. Excellent compete level for Ebenezer to Gillespie.
Trey Silcott of the Thunder team asking a ref for the foul, but not receiving it.
Liam Hickey, a little bit of a shuffle fast. Cambrone, couple of spins, not able to find a teammate. Back to Harcombe. Harcombe tries to work along the outside. That is picked up by Jeremiah Brown. Worked up by the Lancers. Brown off the hoop. Rebounded by Walsh-White. Quick up to Harcombe, not able to receive it cleanly. Battling in front. Harcombe not able to complete it. Gets his own rebound. Cambrone on the second attempt, able to convert.
Definitely something you want to see, your teammate having your back, able to get your own rebound and get the chuck to get the point.
Ruot from distance, off the iron. Rebounded by the Thunder and Walsh-White. Walsh-White straight towards the paint. Draws contact on the play. That one was driven out of bounds by the Lancers. Beautiful individual effort by Walsh-White, playing an inspired game here tonight. With the absence of a couple of his notable teammates, he stepped in very admirably. Quickly, there's Hickey to Walsh-White.
Cambron, just from the outside of the key. Not able to convert. Still caught. Beautiful conversion on the offensive rebound for Algonquin.
Finally seeing some rebounds from the Algonquin side, not giving them up and getting the ball and owning their possession.
If Algonquin can find a way to contain the key players and big scorers on the part of the Lancers, they could trim away at this gap and perhaps tie the game or at least bring it to a single-digit deficit.
Definitely trailing by 11 points, something you don't want to see in this third set, in this third quarter, but hopefully they can bring it down and hopefully just make it and close it out.
There is Ebenezer to Gillespie. Down low to Ruot off the glass, and that's money. The 6'7" Ruot able to convert.
Subbing in for Jordan is Jordan.
Akeem Ruot debates, but eventually does take the inbound pass. To Gillespie, quick up. McCarty from distance and it's off the iron. A lot of space to work with. Brown just tearing through Algonquin defense. Foul called on the play against Chris LaChapelle.
Lancer ball on the baseline.
LaChapelle just getting in the face of his opposition there, not really making much contact, but the ref saw it a different way. Seems to be actual contact on this play as Brendan McCarty just falls straight to the ground there. No debates on that one. Stiff contact. Ready to be inbounded by Cadre Wright. Back. Here's Ebenezer to Gillespie. Quickly down low to Stubbs, and he dunks it! Beautiful play by Ruot.
Great dunk there, having that opportunity and seeing that he has no defense on him, just going for that big, big dunk.
Rebounded well by the Gillespie. Silcott with the interception. Silcott from the paint, off the rim. LaChapelle, nice rebound. Makes no mistake. Cambro.
Nice assist there. Just seeing the opportunity to give the points to his teammate, just going for it.
Rebounded well by Brown. Not able to convert. Here's to Gillespie. Takes some space. Reverts to the outside, drives back to the paint. Looking for his teammate in Ruot, not able to find him.
Subbing the Lancers is number 4, Mohamed Osman for number 12.
Here's a beautiful dunk by the 6'7" Akeem Ruot, making it look easy. He only had to jump about a foot there, Ray.
Definitely having that advantage of height in basketball does wonders when you're playing against a smaller opposition.
Very stiff dunk for Ruot. We'll see how it affects the confidence of the Thunder here. Silcott to the hoop, and he converts. Beautiful effort by Silcott.
Silcott definitely taking advantage and taking the ownership of the Algonquin team, definitely making and taking the calls.
Worked on the outside by Wright. Intercepted by Hickey. Liam Hickey leading the break for the Thunder. Trying to get it down to single digits with their shot. That one's off the rim. Still trailing by 11. Lancers with the break, and it's good. Mohamed Osman.
And definitely got the foul off there, getting 2 points. And now getting another point on the line.
Certainly just seems like anytime Algonquin gets something going, it'll be the Lancers coming back with that fast break and a beautiful conversion when they're wide open. That was Mohamed Osman, the 6'1" forward, now lining up for a free throw, looking for a 3-point conversion on this play. trying to provide a 14-point gap.
In for the Lancers, number 15, Condre
And
Wright.
they take it.
Number 9,
Lancers rebuilding their lead slowly. Hickey looks to flip the tide for the Thunder. Cambrone back out. Here's Stubbs. Couple of fakes. Waits. Distributes to Silcott from distance. That's for 3. Not quite good. Kadri Wright back out high. Byford, a little trouble handling it. Fakes. Back to... Oh, man. Wright. Down low. Back out to Brown. That is whistled down.
Definitely 33 on the Loyalist side. Brody Byford trying to go for the fake, but none of the defense of the Algonquin Thunder caught it.
It's certainly not a very convincing attempt on the part of Brody Byford. Here's Cambrone. Trying a little bit of a fake, cuts right hard. In the paint, looks for a little quick shuffle pass to Stubbs. He thinks he received some contact there, up in arms. Brown up to right, and he sinks another one from range. Kadri Wright.
Right now in double digits, gaining 20 points in this quarter.
Cambrone from distance. Drives the paint. Not able to get that anywhere near the backboard there.
Knocked out balance by the Lancers. Thunderball.
Excellent conversion, of course, by Wright. He has been on fire, and that's putting it lightly here tonight. He has popped off for 20 points. Silcott works it out to Hickey. Hickey drives in, cuts, waits, fakes, passes it to Silcott, and the shot clock will expire.
Shot clock violation. Lancers.
Definitely trying to drive it home, just not seeing how much time they have. Algonquin really needs to capitalize on their attacking and really clean up their defense if they're trying to gain back some points and lose this deficit.
Certainly, Ray. And it will be difficult, especially with playmakers like Sarsona's on the Lancers. There's Brown, not quite able to get a clean handle. Stubbs tries the interception. In front, Brody Byford just kind of wildly waving at that one. Number 33 for the Lancers. This could be Trevor Costello's toughest assignment to try and will a team without its starting lineup through this matchup. Last game of the year for the Thunder, trying to improve upon their record even in the slightest way. Here's Silcott driving towards the paint. Wild shot from the field from Silcott. Wasn't converted. Here's Osman, and that's good around the world and in the net.
Loyalists really seeing that their open players are open and no defense from the Thunder side. They really need to go man for man if they want to get a good defense on the Loyalists.
Rio Stubbs takes his time. Here's Silcott. That's off the glass and out of here. Here is Kadri Wright from three-point land. That's off the rim. Brown down to Byford. He sinks it. However, that was a little late. But he did draw the contact on the play.
Foul by number 6.
Referees call for a couple of free throws here.
Starting the game period, Thunder is number 7, Tozu Ala.
The 6'8" Brody Byford lines up at the line.
For the Lancers, number 33, Brody Byford.
First shot, off. Hits iron. Maybe we're seeing why he faked the three, right? Byford off the rim, not able to convert there. The sizable center, not able to convert on his 2 attempts. Here's Stubbs. Down, closer to the paint. Stubbs back out high, not able to convert for the 2. Cambrone Back out high. Cambron. Stubbs. Ball swatted away by Wright.
The Thunder team definitely need more ball movement and need more opportunities to hopefully get a chance in gaining more baskets here, Bryce.
Certainly they will need to compete hard. With only 31 seconds remaining in this third quarter, they will not want to be trailing by 20 or more heading into the last frame of this matchup. Up quickly, here's Wright to Brown, and that's good. Making it look easy was Wright and Brown, a couple of 100% completed passes. And Rushell Walsh-White looks to change it for the Thunder. Rebounded well by Wright. Cuts, takes a look. Down low to Sarsonas. Brown, and he sinks that last one to provide the Lancers a 23-point advantage after the third quarter.
Definitely a bigger deficit now. Final score of 76 for the Loyalists and 53 for the Thunder. Just trying to get a bigger, shorter deficit in points. Hopefully they can clean up their game and hopefully just...
Beautiful conversion on the dunk by Ruat. The 6'7" center uses all of his reach to slam that one down. Brown and Wright have been connecting all over the court here in this quarter. Wright, of course, a sharpshooter, and Ruat, nothing to sneeze at himself, a very experienced shooter. For the Thunder, it has been Walsh-White carrying play, able to rebound well and convert offensively.
Algonquin have definitely been cleaning up their rebound game, definitely capitalizing on that, not letting the Loyalists really capitalize on their mistakes and just get their balls back into their possession.
Ruat, again, so great off the glass for Algonquin to win in this matchup. They are going to have to completely shut down the Lancers. Lancers own a 12-9 advantage in field goals. They have 9 out of 15 rebounds compared to Thunder's 6 out of 10. And their 11 three-pointers are greater than the Thunder's 10.
Definitely.
So perhaps the Lancers will want to tone down the amount of three-pointers they're allowing to the Thunder, because despite not being amazingly in terms of rebounds, the Thunder have been quite potent on three-pointers.
Definitely. And let's hear from our sideline reporter, Mohammed Ramal.
Well, the players show you why each one of them is a leader in their own right. All of them having players only meeting during between the third and the fourth quarter. The players are saying simply, guys, we got this game. Let's stay focused. Let's stick to the game plan the coach drew up on us. Let's believe in ourselves, believe in the coach, and we should cruise to the end line with this.
Certainly the Lancers will be looking to park the bus here in the fourth quarter, bring this one home safely. Thunderball called. Rushell Walsh-White will inbound to Cambron, back to Walsh-White. Walsh-White leads the break. Walsh-White has his head up, scans, waits, takes a nice pass. Gonzalez down deeper to Cambron. Back out high to Charette. Able to sink that one, Christian Charette. Beautiful conversion.
Nothing but net there. Great opportunity for him to take the shot and make the basket.
Here is Wright. Off the glass, off the hoop, not able to convert, rebounded amazingly by the Lancers. Stubbs finds Charette. Charette quickly to Gonzalez. Back out high to Walsh-White. A little bit of a fake, takes his time, picks up speed yet again towards the paint. Stuffed by Brown. Excellent defensive play by the Lancers. Almost turned over by Sarsonas, but he ran into a stiff shoulder for the Thunder. And here's Stephen Armstrong on the sidelines.
Being 21 points behind in the last part of the game, Coach Costello told his boys, let's try to close this up respectfully and with some amount of pride. It's like they're the Globetrotters and we're the Washington whatevers. Let's walk out with our heads high or just go home now. He's let down by his team, but he wants to not lose. He doesn't want to leave his team with 20 points behind them. He wants to at least close the gap a bit.
Thank you so much, Steven. And that would be the Washington Generals you were referring to. Definitely seeing the big contest with them. And definitely, Coach Costello definitely taking the opportunity to tell his team to cover right now, being a good point guard and calling the shots on the court.
Certainly, and it's looking like this game's reaching blowout territory. It'll be important for Costello's crew to just finish this one out as cleanly as they can, try to maintain as much pride as they can for their hometown audience here. Started up by Brown. Drops it. That is quickly converted by Sarsones. Charette. A little bit of a fake. Tries to get to the paint. Another fake. Finally makes the pass. Stubbs. Down low to Cambron. And that's swatted away by Brown yet again. He's been very solid defensively for the Lancers, just seemingly a brick wall between the Thunder and their eventual offense this evening.
Loyalists definitely tightening up their defense, not letting the Thunder gain more points against them and just deepening the gap they have.
Certainly looking to close this game out as cleanly as possible and get ready for the playoffs. Here is Tekleski, off the glass, off the hoop, rebounded by Walsh-White. A lot of competition for that ball. Right in the mix of it was Osman. Hits him with the running man a little bit there. The Loyalist Lancers absolutely having their way with the Algonquin Thunder to this point in the evening. 81-55 advantage with 7 minutes, 30 seconds remaining in the quarter. Here is Jeremy Brown. Tries to dish out on that to Osman, and it's no good. Here is Padre Wright, an absolute machine for the Lancers, able to sink threes like he was born to make them. Every angle, it seems, he is nailing them with 100% accuracy, giving his team a massive edge over this Algonquin Thunder club this evening.
Definitely the point guard in this match, definitely calling the shots and making the plays for the team and just being able to capitalize on the points and deepen the wider gap that they have against the Thunder.
Certainly he is looking like he could play in a different league tonight. The things we are seeing are a treat to our eyes. It has been an honor to watch his performance in this matchup. It has been that good, that enjoyable, and that dominant on the part of Padre Wright. Padre Wright has 20 points already in this matchup, looking to add more as the Lancers continue to dominate this matchup. After the timeout, they hope to continue their excellent run of play against these Algonquin Thunder. 22 points in this matchup. He has been an absolute spearhead for this squad, a major reason why they're up to this point in the game. Shot attempt by Ebenezer Tekleski was no good. Long break finds Charette. Charette throws a fake, couple spins, not able to handle it. Turned over. Vezzi. Wright not able to convert on that last one.
Definitely great defense there, being able to steal the ball and steal the possession from the Algonquin Thunder team.
Ball ready to be inbounded by Wright. Worked along the outside. Long lob. Wright, quick, rapid ball movement by the Lancers. Lightning quick here. Off the rim. Rebounded by Harcombe. Here's Walsh White. Takes his time, head up. Quick pass to LaChapelle. Chris LaChapelle not able to convert on that play. Drew a little bit of contact.
Foul by number 6, Darius Osenpour.
Darius Hosenpour for the Lancers takes a foul on that last play. We're ready to be inbounded here by Gonzalez. Referees blow this one down yet again.
Foul by number 13, Keeper.
Firmly stopping play to almost a standstill here. Gonzalez finally ready to take this inbound. Finds Walsh White, has been sharp for the Thunder in this matchup.
Tightening up on the defense there.
Quick pass to Harcombe, works to the outside. Gonzalez, LaChapelle, big body, makes a move. Off the outside of the rim. Harcombe and LaChapelle going to work down low in the paint. Two of Algonquin's biggest players. Triple team, and that ball is taken away by Hosenpour. Hosenpour, head up, back to right, fakes the pass, takes the pass.
Great ball movement.
Trey Silcott has been a breath of fresh air for the Thunder in this second half of the game, coming through with an extra added sense of speed. He especially drives the paint well, really doing well to convert on all of his layup attempts in this last quarter. Trey Silcott getting a well-deserved rest on the bench there. 13 points already in this matchup. Good for first on his club. Gonzalez from deep. Not able to get that one to convert. Couldn't drain it. Now here's Ebenezer to Glesgy. A little bit of a fake. Not able to hold on to that one.
Foul by number 31, Jordan. Jordan's third personal.
Algonquin definitely needing to gain some more points on the board, not having been able to really capitalize on their offensive game with the Loyalists tightening up on the defense.
Shot from distance from Hosenpour. And there it is. Beautifully rebounded by Ruat. What do you expect from the 6'7" center? He's been winning the size battle by the post in the paint all night long. Harcombe. Up and out. Quickly by Krivesi, up to Ebenezer to Glesgy, not able to convert that one, rebounded by Hickey. Quick up to Harcombe, not able to handle it. Ruat getting into his business there.
Harcombe definitely needing to have more ball handling skills, losing the possession of so many balls thus far.
Beautiful shot there by Krivesi, not able to convert. Quickly broken out by Hickey. Hickey to LaChapelle. He works it in deep to Harcombe, off the glass and in the net. Harcombe able to convert for his 9th point of the matchup. To Glesgy. Works it across for his teammates. Here's Hosenpour. Krivesi to Glesgy from distance, sinks it. Ebenezer to Glesgy from range.
Definitely, that's what happens when you leave a man like him open. Nobody guarding him and just leaving him open to take that beautiful three opportunity.
Gonzalez, couple of fakes, makes a spin, between the legs move, shuffled to Harcombe from the paint, not able to sink that one. Just teased him, rolled off the rim. Here is Akeem Ruat, who has been a beast in the paint all night and proves that he can be a sharpshooter as well, taking a turn to step and fire a three. But it has been his rebounds, of course, that has been providing him an advantage down deep. No one is getting the ball from him within that 3 to 5 foot range by the hoop. 20 points in this matchup. Another beast for the Lancers.
Definitely using his height to his advantage. The Loyalists definitely having the height against the Algonquin Thunder is doing them wonders.
Round of applause, ladies and gentlemen. Round of applause.
Chris LaChapelle looking like he got a little banged up on that last play, favoring his right knee. Thunder already a very banged up team, not sporting their entire lineup. LaChapelle is going to receive some extra attention here on the side.
And number 15, Brandon Gonzalez. In for the Lancers is number 15, Cadre White. And
Almost ready to continue action as this clock winds down in this matchup. Lancers owning a 86-57 deficit right now.
Definitely 29 points difference. Loyalists definitely dominating the Thunder team right now.
You have to have good hands to be clinical, and that is what the Lancers have had tonight. Beautiful precision on almost every play. Here's Chimanga, not able to maintain possession of that ball. Couldn't quite get the save. Padre, right? Rushon Walsh-White has been a breath of fresh air, like I had said, for this Thunder team. His effort has been amazing. Despite his team trailing big time, he hasn't hit the court with any less enthusiasm. He's hitting those shots from distance, and he's making it look easy from that far out. He finds the holes in coverage, takes a step back, and expertly finds his spot and nails it.
Definitely leading the team in this game with threes. Just hopefully we can show us some more, gaining 11 points this game.
The Lancers have been absolutely amazing this entire matchup, really playing with speed, especially in their ball movement. They make lightning quick passes on the offense. Their players play with a lot of chemistry, specifically Jeremiah Brown and Cadre Wright have been able to find each other multiple times on the court. Just seems like they have eyes in the back of their head whenever it comes to finding each other out there. Ball ready to be inbounded by Aiden Wells. Here's Wright. Up that left side by Brody Byford. Out high to Wright. He's from deep distance, almost half court here. Drops it for Ebenezer DeGlesky. Off the glass, off the hoop, and rebounded well by David Chimanga.
Definitely trying to catch him off guard with that spin move there.
Hickey from three. That's off the rim. Almost able to convert again was Hickey from long range. Rushon Walsh-White getting a little ahead of himself, trying to make a leaping pass towards Chimanga. Too much for him to handle. Is out of play.
Definitely trying to speed up and trying to close down this gap that they have is something the Algonquin Thunder desperately need to do and not show that they are going to lose by at least 30 points.
Inbounded by Wells. Worked up the left side by Wright. Cross. There's quick ball movement yet again from the top. Not able to sink that three was Aiden Wells. Down deep for Chimanga. Not able to handle the ball.
Trying to figure out with that alley-oop, but unfortunately not having the proper handles there.
Sarsonis worked it down low to Wells. He couldn't convert. Here's Sarsonis yet again. Sarsonis drives towards the hoop. Off the glass and in. That is Aiden Wells getting on the board for the first time in this matchup. Here's Cambrone. Wait, Chimanga. Able to convert is Rushon Walsh-White yet again for the Thunder. He is continuing to apply 100% effort despite the score. Byford, quick out. Kurvesi, or rather, Hoseinpur. There's Wright. From distance, yet again, here's Aiden Wells going back to back. The Loyalist Lancers look to prepare for the next step of their season, and they have been doing an excellent job in this matchup, tightening all aspects of their game, and even their depth has looked good tonight. As Algonquin just take things slowly up the court. Less than 2 minutes remain in this matchup. Harcombe, the fake between the legs move from 3-point range, off the hoop. Nothing doing. Rebounded well by Cadre Wright. Quickly up that left side. Cadre Wright, spin move, drops it for Hoseinpur. Here's the Lancers. Sarsonis making several moves. Byford not able to convert off the nice feed from Sarsonis. Silcott changes up speed. Excellent move and beautiful conversion while falling down. He gets the finger roll off on the Lancers. Beautiful conversion.
Trey Silcott definitely saying that him and his team aren't out yet. Still trying to gain some more points and lower this big gap they have.
Certainly trailing by 30 points, less than a minute remaining. Looking a little rough for the Algonquin Thunder. Silcott again, what a beautiful individual effort to get the finger roll while falling down, making it look easy out there. Of course, his teammates gonna help him up. Very proud of the effort he's still displaying in this matchup. Byford converts from the line. Goes 2 for 2. Lancers able to expand their lead. Here's Silcott from distance. Not able to convert. Rebounded by Chimanga. The shifty Liam Hickey not able to handle that one quite the way he would have liked to. Wright supporting his teammate Brody Byford, who has had an excellent physical matchup as well. Byford, 6'8" center, making it especially difficult for the Thunder, as the Lancers have a multitude of players over the height of 6'5". Mohamed Osman ready to inbound the ball. However, we're waiting. It's on the sidelines here. The Algonquin player is going to be tended to. Momentarily pause in action. Algonquin has had perhaps not the most ideal season. However, it has been an excellent season on the part of the Thunder.
Definitely. Not having the record they clearly wanted before this game, having a record of 4-15, definitely something they weren't expecting, but dealing with this division's East Division, definitely seeing how well the top players are playing and how much work they have to look forward to in the next season.
Certainly a couple of positives to look back for the Thunder. A few excellent performances this season for their players, especially on the part of Zirius Loney, who unfortunately was suspended tonight, could not play, but he is hovering right around that league lead in points per game. It has been a treat to watch game in, game out for the Thunder here at the Ron Port Athletic Facility. Another timeout called in this matchup, late in this one. How would you describe the performance of the the Loyalist Lancers in this matchup, right?
Definitely in every quarter have been capitalizing on their lead, just widening the gap and just taking their opportunities, slowing it down, and being able to be open, really communicating out very well with with their teammates and just taking their shots and getting more buckets.
Certainly a beautiful effort by the Lancers this evening to shut down the Thunder in their final game of the season, owning a 93-61 advantage to this point in the fourth quarter. 42 seconds remain in what seems like a certain victory for the Loyalist. Ready to be inbounded. Here's Liam Hickey, the 5'9" guard. Fakes the pass to Chimanga. Makes the pass to Chimanga. Chimanga in the paint, trying to edge through. He's contained well. Not able to dunk that all over Aiden Wells. Defended well by the Lancers. Fake by Osman. Multitude of them looking for Wright. That's broken up by Rushell Walsh-White. Here's Charette, not able to convert. Trey Silcott sinks another two for the Thunder. Here's Wright, knocked off the ball by the Thunder. Customary couple of words from Costello here. Seems to be a little more lighthearted in this fourth quarter. Hickey, ready to inbound that, finds Chimanga. Inches towards the paint.
10 seconds left in this quarter.
Not able to drive through. Ten seconds remain in this game, but it will be David Chimanga heading to the free throw line for the Thunder.
At the line for your Thunder, number 13, Will Manning.
This attempt is good. Second attempt, also converted on.
Closing down their now 28 deficit with just 5 seconds left on the clock.
2 and 1, we are done in this matchup. The Loyalist Lancers take home this one 93-65 over the Algonquin Thunder. An amazing and dominant effort by the Lancers to win this one by a gap of 28.
Definitely Algonquin went down, but they did not go without fighting. They definitely tried their best in containing the defense of the Loyalists, but gained some points back, trying to go shot for shot against them.
It's certainly beautiful performance by the sizable players for the Lancers, especially Ruat in close, was able to dominate Algonquin physically. They just couldn't keep up and didn't have an answer for the combination of Ruat and Cadre Wright. They absolutely put on a show against these Thunder.
Definitely going toe for toe against a definitely better team in communication. The Algonquin Thunder definitely knowing what to do next season in communication.
Beautiful conversion on almost every play, it seemed, by Cadre Wright. He was in a different zone this evening, looking like a man amongst boys out there. Had his finger squarely on the pulse of the entire match.
And final score stat, field goals 19 over Loyalists 17, 6 successful rebounds to the 12 rebounds of the Loyalists, and the Loyalists finally get 12 3 points to 10.
Now here is our Southern reporter, Mohammed Ramal.
I'm here with the number 15 Kadri Wright for the Loyalist Lancers. First of all, I'd like to congratulate you on making the playoffs. How are you feeling about that?
It's been a really long time coming. My first few years, I went to St. Lawrence, and we didn't win a lot. We didn't make it to the playoffs. But since we switched to Loyalists, all the guys, they've had my back. And it's just a great feeling moving on and going to the playoffs. Like, as a team, not just me scoring every game, because we have a lot of great players on this team. Sometimes it's me, sometimes it's 14, sometimes it's Jello, sometimes it's a lot of people. So it feels great being here.
You were on fire from distance today. How do you think you have to do to carry that momentum moving into the playoffs to give your team the best chance possible in winning?
For me, it's kind of tough because I was injured the first semester, so everything's been a little bumpy. But since I've been getting my groove back, the coaching staff has been very patient with me, and then just shooting and all that, practicing every day. And then I'm just slowly starting to get my shooting back, so I think I'll be pretty good in the playoffs, shooting-wise.
Thank you. Good luck in the playoffs. Congratulations on future endeavors.
Thank you for watching this ACTV.